No, you just donated it. So I don't want to on this. Is that it? What should have only in 8 years.
It's the Strawberry Fields Radiothon, and the date is April 20th, 1991. Will we raise enough money? I don't know. I just checked in, and we had come up with $23,000 towards the first $100,000 we need. We'll have to see if it comes out or not.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 7th running of the Core State U.S. Pro Cycling Championships. This is Bubba John on just another absolutely tremendous day in Philadelphia as these 150 cyclists gather here in the city of brotherly love for one of the most prestigious cycling events in the entire world.
Riders ready! We are underway, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a big round of applause. Around the photographers they go. Left and right, the Core States Championships of 1991 are underway.
Well, we're here covering the 7th annual Core States race. Pierre Robert, very exciting time for WMMR. This is our 3rd year now of covering the race. And what it is, in addition to all the athletic activity, it is a giant party. We party out here with these bicyclers. We cover the race. We have MMR jocks at all these different locations, and we basically have a gas.
We've got people up at the Manioc Wall, down at Eakins Oval, in the broadcast van, roving around, people up in the sky in the helicopters, and people right at the lead of the race.
Here you go. Catch you. Oh, I'm not going to get killed again. There's a hat for you. Put that on the child. Oh, there you go, citizen. If you actually let your hand touch them, they'll rip your arms right out of its socket.
Unbelievable. We had so many changes of lead at the end, but the winner is number 85, Mike Zanoli of the Netherlands.
6 hours, 15 minutes, 15 seconds the time. 93.3 WMMR, we're rocking on the highway.
Well, Pierre Robert and Joe Bonadonna, we're here at the 53rd running of the Dadvale Regatta. It is a great day. Joe, is it a fine day?
It's a beautiful day. Temperatures in the mid-70s and about 60 to 70,000 people lined up on the banks of the Schuylkill for the 53rd Dadvale Regatta.
They're expecting 70,000 today. 70,000
It's unbelievable. But this is just an example of a way that WMMR gets itself involved in City of Philadelphia events, ties itself to the listener, and if you take a look around you, this is a lot of fun.
Look around. See these people having fun, fun, fun. I'm telling you, they're having fun.
Street Beat is a show where we feature all the best in local music here on WMMR, and I've been producing and hosting the show for about 5 years. One of the ways that we promote Street Beat is we have the Street Beat Award Ceremony. At the award ceremony, we usually have about 5 bands come on and perform one song each. It's very much in the same format as the Grammys. You give away a couple awards, then you have a performance by a band, then a few more awards. And we always try and get a lot of local Philadelphia celebrities involved, like Ray Murray from Evening Magazine and people like that. One of the things that the Street Beat Awards ceremony has done is given bands a chance to be seen on television. We had the event covered on Comcast, which is a local cable TV station. And also some of the bands that we've had perform have gone on to be signed, one of which was the Innocence Mission. They were signed later to A&M Records. The awards are decided by the public. It's people's choice, and we tie in with a local music magazine out of Delaware called Big Shout Magazine. And the ballots are printed in there for a couple of months, and people vote, and we add them up, and that's who wins.
These are not only fundraisers, this is a study in social humanity here. So what we're trying to do is, just like make an impact. Here's an officer. How are you, officer?
All right.
Would you like to give us $1 for the Variety Club?
Oh, sure, I'll get another one.
God bless you. Now this is a fine officer, car 914, and officer, I can't read his name. Michaeletts. There we go. Philadelphia's finest at work right here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, I gave you 3. That's a good day. Thank you.
All right, yeah.
Hello, sir. How are you? Like to give us $1 for the Variety Club? It's helping out handicapped kids. I knew that you would. I just could sense it in you. There's a quality about you, sir, that rings out like a shining beacon in the night. Thank you. The trick to fundraising, any good fundraising, is to get in people's face, kind of like that. You want to get right up to them. You shove this happiness edition of the paper right in their face, and you say, please give me money. And this is one of the ways that we do it. I need to talk with you. Hello, stop. This guy wants to give me money. I can tell. There's $1 right on his seat for us. There you go. Variety Club. Okay. Thank you. That's the spirit. Only $1. That's $1. Huh? Hey, what's your name? Peter, nice to meet you. Hello. How are you? $1 more. $1 more. I won't let you pass. Bring me up now. Trust me. $1 more. I won't let you pass. I'm not going to let you pass. I've stopped a huge truck here in Center City, 93.3 WMMR Village Square. Stopped a huge electrical. Hello, what's your name? Jim McCain. Hi, Jim. I couldn't let you pass. I just jumped in front of your truck. Thank you for not hitting me.
MMR all the way.
All right, man. Take care, buddy. This is Fundraising 101, right out into the streets of our spare city.
Yeah, John DeBella came up with the idea that it would be a nice concept for us to have strawberry fields in Philadelphia based on what had happened in New York City. I happened to have visited that site, and actually I really think it's amazing that they, in that large and manic and wild city, were able to create a relatively peaceful kind of space. And John's also been there, and John DeBella, and he said, well, why don't we do that here?
We started talking about it on the air and started getting some support, but we really didn't know what to do. I mean, how do you deal with the Fairmount Park Commission? What are these people like? What can we expect?
Or how involved the project really is. It's an intense project.
Now, Peter, how did we get involved with you in the first place?
Well, basically, John, Linda and I saw the initial article in the Inquirer, and we gave the station a call. I think we talked to Joe first, and we expressed our interest and started to get involved in that way. As landscape architects, we're used to going through this involved process with the different commissions and designing these types of projects.
Now, I should explain that Peter Simone and Linda Jaffe are Jaffe are Simone and Jaffe, and they are landscape architects, and came to us with their desire to get involved in what we were doing, and really knew more about. We looked at it as a piece of ground. Okay, well, let's mow it. Put
a couple of plants
and Peter came in and said, wait a second, no, you've never dealt with the Park Commission. You guys have to have a little more planning than that, and started to give us an understanding of what it was that we had to deal with.
Try to describe to everybody what the phases are like. I mean, what's phase 1, what's phase 2, what do we hope to accomplish in each phase, and when do we see the main thrust of the project being completed? Can we have something that's going to look great after phase 1, or do we have to really wait for phase 3, which could be $300,000?
Our schedule calls for phase 1 to be installed this fall, probably starting in August or September. And at the completion of phase 1, there's going to be a tremendous improvement in the space, and people will be able to enjoy it in a number of ways. You've talked a lot this weekend about the garden being a meditative space. It's going to be a quiet space. Also, it might be a place where people could come and walk their dog, or play frisbee, or take their family and have a picnic before the concerts. So it can be used in a lot of ways. And after phase 1, there's going to be a vast improvement to the space. The first phase, we're projecting about a cost of about $100,000, and again, we
take a check.
Take check, MasterCard, Visa, all of those
423 WMMR. We're talking about a lot of things here. We're talking about John Lennon. We're talking about the city of Philadelphia, and we're talking about an environmental project that kind of all come together in this particular space. MMR has this long relationship with the city of Philadelphia. Really, it's kind of a real nice bond. I like to look at it. And I grew up in California, and when I came out here, MMR was like a part. You think, oh, Liberty Bell, South Street, MMR, as part of what makes Philadelphia what it is. And so I think it just makes a natural fit with MMR playing rock and roll music for 23 years that we're the one to take this idea and embrace it and ask the city for permission, get it, and then go to our listeners who are part of our bond and our friendship and form a partnership, I guess you could say, to make this kind of thing come alive, make it real.
These are some of the guitars that have been donated for the cause here for Strawberry Fields Radiothon. John over there has one from Jimmy Vaughn.
We look like we're in like the Ku Klux Klan rock band with these great guitars. All right, but this is Eric Johnson and Jimmy Vaughn, and that's the important one.
The one that I'm holding right now is a Fender Stratocaster, which is signed, if you take a look here, Mick Jagger of the Rolling Stones, Ron Wood of the Rolling Stones, and Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones. There are only 8 of these in existence right now in the world, and this is one of the items that's up for bid for the entire weekend during this radiothon.
I'm sure that John Lennon has enough fans here in this city, and those who have grown over the years to love his music and to love him, and who just miss him because of his unfortunate death, who will come out there and give their time and give their energy to make Strawberry Fields an outstanding place in the city and help improve the overall park. Fairmount Park, the largest park in this city in the entire world. We all can keep it that way.
And you would encourage folks to call 800-423 WMMR, right?
Call 800-423 WMMR. Got it?
Got it.
Right. Thank
you, Mr. Mayor.
All right.
The Honorable Mayor Wilson Good, live from the Art Museum on 93.3 WMMR, encouraging you to call. So do it. If the mayor says do it, do it.